What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we have to go over Dogecoin here today. So as we see here with Dogecoin, we are going down here on a negative trend line, and as we know, everything's negative today, so this is no news to us. We already know everything's going down today. But the good news is that honestly, after this, we are going to bottom out one more time. I really do feel like we're gonna have another big dip, because I feel like it's just getting started. But after this next dip, I really feel like that's when our bottom is really gonna be hit, because like we just shot straight down there, and we seen the reason why we shot down there. Like, so many whales were selling, and we know that the whales are selling out. So I really do feel like the whales are probably trying to bottom this out down at 21 cents or 20 cents, because we actually had a huge support and resistance back there. Huge resistance. We did not want to get past that line back there. So as we go all the way back here, we see 20 cents. Even when we bounced back and rebounded back all the way from Doge Day 420, we went down to 20 cents. So that is kind of a big line for us to go to right now, like a big support line. So I definitely think we could possibly go all the way down there, and that would be a really good dip to buy. That would be a really good dip to get in on. But that's just one of the possible solutions. Remember, a lot of different things can happen here with Doge, because we're not 100% sure. But this trend line here, I've been watching it for a few hours now, and I've been waiting to make the video. I was actually watching it like right around here, but it actually shows that this is a negative trend line. So we are gonna go down and down, do some fluctuations, and we'll probably have a huge dip at the end, and it could result to us going down to 25 cents or 20 cents, like I said, all the way down there. But as we know, that is probably going to be our bottom right there. Like right there, that 21 cents, that 20 cents, that's literally the bottom right there. Like, we're gonna trickle down there again, probably reach the bottom again, but that's honestly where I see the bottom. So this is just me. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but I really do believe that's the bottom. Just the way we shot up so strong like that, I do feel like we're gonna continue to trickle down there a little bit, just so then we can hit that and then rise again. So buying now or waiting till later, I would honestly say, if you're really risky, I guess wait till later. If you're not too risky, now would be a good time. But me, honestly, I'm holding what I have now, and I do want to buy more. I may buy more, but I'm not sure right now, because we are still going down. So we may just have another large dip, and if we go all the way back down to 20 cents, then that's probably when I'm going to be wanting to buy more. But I mean, around now is still a good time to buy. But just following what a lot of the whales are doing, a lot of the whales, they're really selling a lot of Doge right here. Like, but they are buying a lot. Like, they're day trading it. Like, as you can see, he bought 1.7 million here, and then ended up selling it here. Did the same thing there, ended up selling it. So the whales they've all been manipulating the prices all day today. So that's what we really need to watch here. We need to watch what these whales are doing, because that is the real reason why we're going down, and then just continuing to always lose market cap back to back, because these whales are manipulating the prices. So this is 5.5 million Doge traded right here. That's $1.7 million that they just sold out of thin air. They just buy it, they sell it the next second. They continue to manipulate the price. They get these little they get their money doing the little day trades. But the main whales that we're looking at, though, the main whales are not out here selling. They're just out here continuing to acquire more Doge and more Doge. So these are the whales that really matter. Honestly, I don't think the other whales matter. I mean, they do, even though they don't hold like our top whale. Our top whale holds all Doge. They hold all the Doge. They don't ever sell. So our top whale is one of the best top whales ever. But looking over here, you still see that there's still whales over here that have a huge stake in Doge, like $31 million in Doge, 95 million Doge here. And as you can see, they're selling millions and millions of Doge, and they're just doing all these way more sell orders than buy orders here. So we know that they're manipulating the prices, but we also know that the people are still huge on Dogecoin. Like, the people are still optimistic with Dogecoin. We still have Dogecoin trending here on Google and everywhere, and people are looking all the way out to 2030. So Dogecoin price prediction 2030. And honestly, since I've been seeing this so much, I'm just gonna make my little prediction here. So Dogecoin price prediction for 2030. All right, since I am gonna continue to hold Dogecoin, I don't even have that much Dogecoin, but I do have a good amount. I have 7,400 Dogecoin, which is like 2,500. It was way more, but it kind of went down. But anyway, 7,400 Dogecoin. let's just say 2030. I would say $100 Dogecoin by 2030. $100 Dogecoin by 2030, definitely. So, oh wait, no. All right, $100 Dogecoin times 7,400. That would bring me to 740k. It's not too bad. It's not much, but that's not going to be much inside of 2030 because of inflation. So you know how that goes. But honestly, that's why I really do want to buy the dip. I'm gonna wait for Doge, to continue to dip, because I do believe we may dip. But look here, this is trying to break this trend line here. So yeah, if it could break out of this trend line, I mean, yeah, possibly. But I do not believe that we will break out of this trend line with all of the FUD all around. Like, people are just so scared right now that I don't think we can break out of this. It looks like it's trying to, but now we're going to be engulfed by sell orders here. And yeah, it's not going to be a good time for that trying to break out. Yep, sell orders are now taking over. I don't think that will break out of this trend line here. We're just going to continue to go down. But like I said, 20 cents, that's a good support line for us. We hit it all the way down there, and it doesn't look like we want to pass that. And yeah, this is just my little view on this. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, but this is what I am doing personally with Dogecoin. Let me know in the comments what you're doing and your personal opinions on Dogecoin. If you think Doge is gonna, continue to rise, because I keep going back to this, and I'll always go back to this. Elon Musk told us already, diamond hands, that he already said that he has Dogecoin with Tesla, so they're not selling any Dogecoin out of Tesla. So he has diamond hands there. He's working with the Doge developers right over here. So, and he's saying don't panic. He's saying don't panic for Doge and for Bitcoin. So like, I know that we're not gonna have a huge bear market and continue to go all the way down. Like, I know that's not gonna happen. We're gonna definitely rise in the end here. But the Dogecoin prediction 2030, $100. That's what I'm gonna predict right now. 2030 Dogecoin, $100. Seems like everyone is on that prediction. But for 2021, the prediction for this year, later on, honestly, I do believe that we are going to hit $1 by the end of the year still. Yes, I do believe that, because Dogecoin has always been one of those things that just defies all odds. So there's no way of telling what Dogecoin will do. And as we go over here, we see Ethereum is trending. So Ethereum now has some sign on here on Twitter. Not too often that we see that. And we have over here Bitcoin crash, everything talking about the crash. Diamond hands. We do have diamond hands. I have diamond hands. I don't know about you, but I have diamond hands. And yeah, everything has been going crazy with Bitcoin and Dogecoin. But anyway, yeah, this is just my little technical on this and where I think it's going to go. I do believe that we are going to, continue to dip here after this little line here. It looks like it wants to break out here, but I'm not sure if we're going to completely try to even break out of this trend line here, because this is such a, it's such a big space right now for sell orders. Like, so many people are so scared at all the FUD going around. Like, people may just sell, but remember, anything can happen with crypto here. So we're just gonna watch and see what it's gonna do in the long term. But I guess in the short term, we do know what we're doing in the short term, and we know what we're doing in the long term. So that's all we really need when we're actually trading. So I would say I'm getting in more around 20 cents. And that's really, I'm really going to get more dominant with my positions, really putting more in. If we even go down to 20 cents, I hope we don't go down that low. I just want to establish that now. I hope we don't go down to 20 cents. But, anything could happen at any point. And we just see what all these whales are doing. Some whales are buying more. Look at this. This whale is buying a lot in at 32 cents. So they got to know something we don't. They're buying in more while it's still going down. So, and as you can see, it is trying to break out of this trend line here. We have been going on this trend line, and we've touched it multiple times here. You can see we've touched this trend line here, and then we continued to go down, and then we continued to touch the trend line here, and now we're trying to break it out here. But honestly, I don't think it's gonna break it out here. I think we may continue to go down. But Dogecoin is one of those things that if you don't get in early, you may just get left behind. We may just go to the moon without you. Like, this is how it's always been with Dogecoin. Like, Dogecoin can shoot up just within a matter of seconds, and you would never even know. And one thing about Dogecoin is the Doge army. The Doge army, You know, they have Doge Army Strong, all these little tweets over here, but the Doge Army is always strong with the holding. Look at this, all these people over here with all their money in Doge. We still have Slim Jim always talking about Doge. I know we came all the way back from Doge Day 420 with Slim Jim, so to see Slim Jim is still here doing Doge stuff and always tweeting about Doge 24/7. It's pretty cool that Slim Jim is actually still, you know, in on Doge. Didn't just come around for the hype. You know, a lot of companies came around Doge for the hype. You know, we seen Axe make one commercial. Axe kind of came around for the hype. You know, a lot of different people came around for the hype. But look at this, 2 CBE news. But yeah, Doge going up. Do only good every day, going to the moon. But yeah, it looks like it's still trying to break out. But I mean, honestly, I don't think that it has the potential to break out right now, because we just have so much fear going around. So many people are just panic selling, so it's gonna make it really hard for us to break out. And that's why I think 20 cents will be a really good place for us to start over again. And it'll be kind of a really good place for us to just restart, hit the reset button, start over. But let's go over here and look at our market cap, because we lost a lot of market cap here in Doge. We lost a lot of market cap, $44 billion in market cap. But look, 6.5% in the last hour. I feel like that's a fake out right there. You know, and what I mean by fake out, you know, whales just buying and selling, and then, you know, manipulating the price, making it go up, you know, momentarily, and then they will sell at the peak, and then it'll go down when everyone thinks it's going to start to rise. Everyone thinks we're about to, you know, shoot up and rise. But as you can see, the same thing happened all these times here. Like right here, we thought we were about to start to break out again, but we couldn't do it. We thought we were about to start breaking out again over here, couldn't do it. Tried to do it again, like going all the way up from here all the way up to here, couldn't do it. Now we're trying again, and honestly, I don't think that it's gonna do it. So yeah, 20 cents for the short term is what we can look at if we continue to dip. And if we actually continue to rise above this trend line, we can get back to 40 cents like soon. And that would be really cool if we don't even test 20-cent support line. But I do believe that we're going to test that 20-cent support line all the way down here. But anyway, that's good news anyway, because if we do test that, we can just buy more, you know, buy the dip. But a lot of people don't have money to continue to buy the dip, because, you know, you never know when the dip is. You just keep buying and buying and buying, and then before you know it, you've bought like 10 dips. So I know how that is, definitely 100%. But yeah, maybe it does continue to break out. But anyway, in the long run, we know Doge is going to go up. And just like we see on here, these Google trends, Doge 2030, $100. $100 by 2030, $1 by the end of this year. Next few years, $10. All that. Dogecoin is definitely going to go to the moon. One Dogecoin is worth one Doge. We all know that meme. But yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to break out. Let me get all these drawings off the screen so the stuff was looking crazy. All right, yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to break out there. It's so sad, because we almost had a little, you know, breakout. But the whales will do what the whales want to do. So we're just going to continue to, you know, do what they want us to do here with this. It's just going to continue to be manipulated. Tried to break out just for a quick little moment there. But yeah, Dogecoin is still going to go to the moon. I'm still optimistic with it. I don't want you all to think that I'm over here selling Dogecoin. I still have all my Dogecoin. But I actually watch this like all the time. So I kind of see this happen all the time. Like how these, how Dogecoin always follows these trend lines. And, you know, it's kind of like you have to follow the technicals sometimes. And then sometimes you just have to follow, you know, your intuition. But this is one of those times where the technicals can kind of tell you, you know, we're getting a lot of sell orders right up here where we should be getting, you know, a lot more buy orders. And it definitely looks like we're getting these sell orders trying to overpower our buy orders. So yeah, we may dip here in the short term, but we do know that we're going to rise in the long term. And that's really what it's all about here. But this whole crypto crash, this whole sell off and everything, it's really just, you know, FUD, you know, fear, uncertainty, doubt. You know, that's kind of how it happens with, like, someone loses a bunch of money, makes a video, makes everyone else scared. A lot of other people check, they also lost a bunch of money. They don't know how it happened or what brought that. But it's just kind of how cryptos are. Cryptos just randomly drop because people with large amounts of money, like these whales that we were just now watching. People like this take their money out, and then everyone else's money goes down. That's kind of how it happens when you have huge whales inside of these cryptos. All it takes is for them to take one little piece out, one little piece of that pie out, and then the whole thing comes crumbling down. And that's kind of how it happens. Like, we always see these peaks, and that it's a problem when everyone's talking about the one thing that we're all in. Like, everyone's talking about crypto starts to go way down. Right when everyone's talking about stocks earlier this year, crypto the stocks started to go way down. Everyone was in on the stock market, and then stocks just started to go way down. And it's the same thing with crypto. Like, we were in a bubble. It was just a bubble, a little flash crash, and we corrected, and that's all it was, is a correction. And like, as we can see right now, this is a little correction too, and we're gonna come down all the way down below this trend line, like I said, all the way down here to our support around 20 cents, possibly down all the way down to 20 cents, because we could stop at 25 cents, but I think 20 cents will probably be where we land. But we could stop before there and hit 25 cents. That would be way better if we stop way before that and just go straight to the moon. But me personally, I'm just going to continue to hold Doge. But yeah, this is my little personal outtake on it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, and check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood and Webull. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.